Okay. Reasonably Catholic. Let's do this. Are we rolling?
Yes, we are.
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to Reasonably Catholic Season 3. Can we do that again?
Okay.
Okay, let's do that again. All right. Welcome to Reasonably Catholic Season 3. This season is very special because in Season 3, we will deal with all the questions regarding the moral teachings of the Church. So, let's begin. What role does the Church, the Magisterium, play in the world? Firstly, let's get some terms right here. What does the Magisterium mean? By Magisterium, we mean the teaching office of the Church. It consists of the Pope and the bishops. Christ promised to protect the teaching of the Church. Jesus told his apostles in Luke 10:16, "He who hears you, hears me. He who rejects you, rejects me. He who rejects me, rejects him who sent me." That's a pretty bold statement, and anyone who then has to reject the teachings of the Church also has to be quite bold. The reality of the authority that Jesus gave the Magisterium is now a duty that the Holy Mother Church has to continue forever until Jesus comes back. The Magisterium is the protector of the truths that are present in the world and also of the ones that are revealed by God to us. The Magisterium and the Church as a whole protect truths like the existence of God, the proof of God through logic and reason, the person of Jesus who was the Christ, the reality of God becoming man, the historicity of the life and the works of Jesus, including his passion, crucifixion, death, resurrection, and ascension, the dual nature of Jesus being fully divine and fully man, the formation of the Church, and the authority given to Peter to lead the flock, etc. Flowing from these truths, it is imminent that our moral life is to align itself with these truths so that we can lead a proper and dignified life. So, what about people who are not Christians and not followers of Jesus? Are they also being tied down with these morals? Now, there are truths and there are morals. Morality essentially flows out of these truths, but many times, a person might be leading a good moral life, but he may be oblivious of the truths existing in the world. For example, a poor farmer in a remote village in New Zealand would be going about living his life, working hard for his living, protecting and providing for his family, treating others with dignity and respect, loving his spouse and doing what's good for her, etc., but might have never heard of the truths revealed by God. For those who would want to willingly ignore both truths and morals, they would be entering the muddy waters which will only bring trouble in life. No one wants to live with an immoral person or even a person with shallow morals. The Church is the protector of the truths and the defender of the morality in the world. She is present to remind the society of the goodness of life and the morality that each person is called to maintain in their lives. The Church also sanctifies the world through its lay members who, nourished with the gift of the faith and the sacraments, serve as shining light to the world and as instruments of justice and peace. In a document called The Role of the Magisterium in Bioethics, Cardinal William Levada noted some of the things that the Church stands for. For example, morality of humankind and the good news of Jesus that calls us to the highest levels of morality. Science at the service of man, where man should not be a slave to science, but use it as a tool to learn more about what is given to us by God. The dignity of every human being, no matter the shape, the size, the age, the skin color, the social status, the beliefs, etc. The dignity and nature of marriage and the conjugal love, and lastly, but most importantly, the Church at the service of society, such that the Church is a helper of all the society to reach its ultimate fulfillment of a response to the call of Christ. The Church holds morality in the highest regard, speaks for the voiceless, upholds the dignity of the oppressed and the unborn, the poor, the old, the sick, the needy, the dying, the outcast, the lonely, the wandering, everyone. The Church will never stop speaking out against immorality in the society that goes against the natural moral law or against the truths revealed by God. So, was it reasonable? Let us know in the comment section below this video. And until the next week, bye.